to start an online business, it can be really confusing to just Google how to start an online business because you get so much junk. It's a bunch of SEO rich marketing blogs and posts from the businesses that want you to use their services. Today I'm talking about every website I used to start my business, Nueva Lux. So if you're new here, my name is Serena Alfaro. I'm the founder and designer of Nueva Lux jewelry brand, which I started at the beginning of 2020. And in January of this year, I quit my full-time six-figure job to focus on my jewelry business full-time. In the meantime, I decided to resurrect my YouTube channel so I could share tips and tricks about entrepreneurship and personal finance. So stay tuned and I'll give you the rundown of how I started my business. I'm going to talk about it a little bit in this video, and if you like it, sign up for my newsletter and you can get the whole thing to read and go through to start your own business. The first thing you want to do starting your business is choose a name. Choosing a name was really hard for me because I wanted to make sure I had a name that was available across all social channels as well as the .com. So that's why I ended up with Nueva Lux. Shopify has a really cool tool to find a business name too. I don't think that existed when I was looking for a business name, or if it did, I just didn't find it. So that is a very useful tool. Another place you'll want to look is through your state. The Secretary of State's website, if you're in the United States, could help you confirm if a business name is available. So I'm in California, so I use the California Secretary of State's website to confirm that the business name I was going to choose was available as well. So those are a couple places you can look to see if your name is available. And of course, look across TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Even if you don't plan on being heavily involved in those social media platforms, it's nice to just snag your business's name so no one else can get it and then try to sell it to you later. A lot of people do that. If your business is going to be online, you do need a domain. I also have all of this in a lovely document for you if you sign up for my newsletter at serenaalfaro.com/newsletter. It's linked below. I will give you a document that has every website I used to start my business. It actually goes a little more in depth than this video did, so make sure you grab it. I purchased my domain through GoDaddy. There are a bunch of other marketplaces to purchase domains from as well, but that's what I chose. And I have my serenaalfaro.com domain through them. That's where I initially bought it. And that's also where I bought nuevalux.com. Of course, you can go anywhere to purchase a domain. That's what I use. It's very easy. They've been around for a long time, so I recommend them. The next piece that you may or may not choose to do is legally forming your business. I chose to form my business as an LLC, but of course, if you want to consult with a lawyer or a tax professional, do that as well. I did a lot of research and took a lot of courses and ended up believing that LLC is the best formation for me. I formed mine through Zen Business, so that's who I recommend. Next thing was obtaining a business license. In California, you can get your business license online. If you're not, you can look at your local Small Business Association, SBA's website, and get tools or the right links to get a business license. But you want to operate legally, right? So I recommend getting a business license. If you are going to be selling a physical product like I do with my jewelry business, you also want to apply for a resale certificate, and that ensures that you're not paying tax on the things you're actually going to go and charge someone else tax on. So apply for a resale certificate if that applies to you. I was able to do that online as well. Depending on where you live, you may have different options. In California, you can get your resale certificate online. If you're not able to find that, consult your local SBA. The next thing I did was created a business email address, and this is like my name at my business. So for instance, it's contact@serenaalfaro.com for one of my websites, or for my jewelry business, it's serena@nuevalux or hello@nuevalux.com. I have a way for your customers and vendors to contact you that isn't your personal email address. If you don't want to have it connected to your .com, you can certainly just make a Gmail account for it as well. But once you form a business and start getting a bunch of emails, it gets really confusing if you have those mixed in with your personal emails. So I recommend setting up a business email account. I have mine through Google Workspace and I recommend it. The next thing you'll want to do is set up your social media account. So once you've ensured that your name is available and you've set your business up legally, grab all those social media handles. I actually did that as soon as I decided on my business name. I went and grabbed all those social media handles across Instagram, Pinterest, where else? Facebook, anything you can think of, get those handles. That doesn't mean you have to be totally active all the time on all of those platforms, but just make sure you're the person that has that handle connected to your business. Another thing that you may want to do is set up a commercial address. I did mine through Anytime Mailbox, and this is nice so you don't have your home address used on things related to your business. People driving to your house or something like that. People are weird and you want to maintain a little bit of privacy. So setting up something like a virtual office or a commercial address that you can use as your business mailing address gives you a little bit of formality to your business, and I think it's a really smart thing to do, especially so you can maintain some privacy. The next thing is setting up business banking. I chose to use Novo, which is a powerful business banking platform. It's powered by Middlesex Federal Savings. You can choose whatever platform you want, but you want to make sure that you're keeping your business and your personal finances separate. It makes it a lot easier when it comes to tax time, and it's just easy for not just for taxes, but just for your life. It's easier to have these kind of finances separated from each other. Next thing you may want to do is set up your e-commerce store. I chose to use Shopify because I believe it's the best e-commerce platform available, and it's really user-friendly. There's a lot of free templates to create your store with. You can also get really professional paid templates. Shopify is amazing. They have great customer support. I can't recommend them enough. That's how I have my jewelry business set up, through Shopify. One of the great things about Shopify is you're able to purchase your labels right through the platform. If you're shipping a physical product, they also have a lot of solutions for selling in person. So I use Shopify hardware when I sell at pop-ups and other events like that. Everything is really seamlessly integrated, and it's just a wonderful platform. Another thing you'll want to consider when starting your business is creating professional graphics. So you don't have to be a graphic designer or actually hire one. I use Canva for a lot of the graphics in my business, for Nueva Lux, as well as for SerenaAlfaro.com. I think it's a wonderful platform. You can actually build a website on Canva now too. They even have the option to print your designs on things like mugs and tote bags and everything like that. It's a super user-friendly platform, and I can't recommend it enough. They keep rolling out new features that make it really easy as a small business owner to create really professional-looking graphics and designs. A few of the other programs I use for creating professional graphics and photos and videos are iMovie, CapCut, LensBuddy, and Lightroom, to name a few. Another thing you'll want to set up is common payment processors like Venmo and PayPal. This makes it really easy for your customers to pay you in a variety of different ways. And the nice thing about PayPal is it's integrated right within Shopify. It's great for selling in person as well. If someone wants to send you a quick payment via PayPal or Venmo, it makes it easy to accept those payments on the go. You want to make it as easy as possible for customers to buy from you. If you've gotten this far, another thing you want to think about is business credit. I have my business credit through American Express, and I love American Express. I get cash back, which is awesome because it automatically applies to my account. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, where I continue to share about my entrepreneurship journey. I chose American Express Blue Cashback because it has a really straightforward rate, and redemption is done automatically for me, so I get my cash back every month, and I love it. It's also really easy to request a credit line increase if you need to purchase something big and it exceeds your available credit. It's really simple to do just through the app, and they'll let you know within minutes if you can get a higher credit line. Another thing you want to think about as a business owner is bookkeeping and accounting. So whether it's as simple as writing things out longhand on graph paper or using Excel spreadsheets, those are great tools. I'm a fan of QuickBooks Online. I've been using that for more than a year. I recommend QuickBooks Online. They have excellent live bookkeeping, which has been a huge relief for me. Another thing you'll want to do once you start a business is join a community. So whether that's a geographic community of entrepreneurs, for instance, I live in a suburb of Los Angeles and I've met a lot of local entrepreneurs. You might also want to consider a community of like entrepreneurs. So whether it's a Facebook group or something like that, it's nice to connect to people in the same industry as you because they could share some of your struggles and they can also give you a lot of helpful feedback and information that you wouldn't have found elsewhere. Definitely recommend getting plugged into a community because entrepreneurship can be very lonely. I also have all of this in a lovely document for you if you sign up for my newsletter at serinalfaro.com/newsletter. It's linked below. I will give you a document that has every website I used to start my business. It actually goes a little more in depth than this video did, so make sure you grab it, and thank you for watching. I thought, why don't I make a document that I wish existed before I started my business? Because it would have saved me tons of time, tons of money on courses and stuff like that. So I made that available to you.